Hello and welcome to the unboxing of my new Nike Plus Fuelband SE. The SE stands for second edition. My band is in the size medium/large, which is the middle size available, and the color is pink foil, which is hot pink. It is water resistant, Bluetooth smart, and connects to your computer via USB in order to set up and to charge. There's also an associated app for your iPhone or other Apple products which helps you keep track of your progress and look at your rewards. The band also comes in two other sizes, which are small and extra large. As a rule of thumb, Nike says most women fit size small, most men medium/large, but it depends on your size and what you're comfortable with wearing. Now, on the bottom of the box here, beneath the sticker, it shows you information such as the material composition of the band and the operating system requirements in order to set up the Nike Fuelband on your computer. So you'll want to take a look at that. Now on the top of the box there's just a little tab which I assume is for hanging the product up in the stores on a hook. Now the inner part of the box just slips out from the cover. The inner portion is primarily white in color. There is a little reflective Nike Plus logo on the front of the box, and on the back of the box there is the NikePlus.com web address. Now the rest of the box is primarily white except for the wristband information on the side. Now that is a sticker, so you're just going to pull up the wrist size and that'll allow you to open the box. And inside you're going to see your fuel band and the setup information and accessories. So as you can see, the setup information and accessories are on the left hand side of the box. I'm going to try and shake this out, but actually what you're supposed to do is use that little tab at the bottom to pull it up, and it just slides out as you can see. Now there's this envelope/pouch that you will find all the accessories and the guides within. You just have to pop the top up, as I'm going to do now, and you'll be able to find all the information and accessories inside. And as you can see, there's a divider in the middle with the Nike Plus symbol again. On the top are the extenders and the tool in a pouch and the guides underneath. And then on the bottom is the USB cable. This cable is important because you're going to use it to charge your fuel band when you plug it into your computer, and you're also going to need it in order to set up your fuel band. So if you've had a previous version of the fuel band, you'll notice that the cable looks quite a bit different from the original. So not on the left hand side, that is your standard USB cable end that goes into your computer, but this side with the Nike Plus symbol, that's the part that actually snaps into your fuel band. So it is relatively easy. As soon as you see your fuel band, it's going to make complete sense. Now there's also a little graphic just to make it clear on the bottom there to show you that the cable goes into the computer and then it plugs into your fuel band, and then as I'm showing you there. And then on the top it shows you how you use the tool to snap out the extenders. There are two extenders. There is an 8mm and a 16mm extender. The 8mm actually comes already installed in the band, so you might need to take it out. And then the 16mm is in this pouch here. So this is the tool. So really straightforward. Basically it's just that little long pick that you're going to use to pop in a hole to pop out the extender if needed. And then in the rest of the packaging, on the other side, you're going to see the 16mm extender. So this is the one that isn't already installed in the fuel band. So just looks like a link. It'll actually merge very well with the rest of the fuel band if you need it. So as you can see, I'm showing you, this is where you poke it in if it were connected to your fuel band in order to pop it out. You just need to push until there's a little bit of resistance and it'll pop. So there's the warranty. So little short booklet there. And I have the Canadian version because this is a band I got from a Canadian store because I am Canadian. And then we actually have the user guide, which, as I thought was quite interesting here, I'm going to show you because I flipped past it and then I realized, what? French Canadian. That is not something you ever really see in guidebooks. You see English, you see French. Now we are in Canada here, and French Canadian is obviously a language. It's French, but to see them have their own section, I just thought was really, really neat, so I thought I'd point that out. Again, so you're showing you there's the 16mm link that connects, and there's the little tool, and the USB key, and the fuel band itself. Again, the 8mm is actually already on the band, so if you want to take that off, you can. and it'll make the original band size a little bit smaller. So now we're going on to the Fuelband itself. So you just reach in, there's room for your finger and thumb as you can see, and there's your band. So the color is primarily on the inside of the band. So there's some hot pink on either side there as you can see, and that is the front of the band. And the back, so again there's color where the band connects and the Nike Plus symbol. I'm just showing you the nikeplus.com/setup little tab that they put in just to remind you that that's the website you're going to need to go to in order to set up your band. So it opens up pretty easily like so. That is the 8mm extender I was mentioning that comes pre-installed in the band. So if you don't want that, if it's too big, you can use your tool, pop it out, and then put the end back on. There you go. Now I actually put the band on the wrong way. So technically if it's on your left hand, the button should be on the other side. So just a tip. It does tell you right now when you first try, you can't use it right out of the box. You do need to set it up, so you do need to plug it in to a computer. So again, you can just press and it pops out. So again, if you're wearing it on your left, the button should be on the other side to what I'm holding it right now. Once you've unpacked your Fuelband, you're going to go to nikeplus.com/setup in order to set it up. So your computer screen should look like this. You're going to pick the Fuelband in the middle and follow the steps. You're going to need to plug your Fuelband in for this, so you're going to plug it in like so, just snaps in. If you run into trouble at this stage, which I definitely did, and your Nike Fuelband won't connect, try putting the USB in the port that is closest to the middle of your computer, so that meaning closest to the power source. That solved the problem for me and made it a lot easier. Now when it's charging, what you're going to need to do, it looks like this. The next thing you're going to want to do is connect via app. This can be downloaded from the Apple Store. So click on the Nike Fuelband app and it'll tell you to turn on your Bluetooth in order to find your new Fuelband. So I'm turning on my Bluetooth here. Now I had a very hard time getting my device to register on my phone. So all I can say is you might need to turn things on and off, move it away, move it back together, and just keep trying until it connects. So here you can see it has finally connects. It says Nike Plus Fuelband SE. So you're going to go back into the app, and as you can see it's going to update, and it should update in live time, and there we go. So it's adding back everything I had. So this is my account, and here you can see this is the main menu. You can see the activity you're doing during the day, including the % of activity done at certain times. Trophies, so what you win when you make your fuel goal, get all the fuel points or double your fuel points in a day, and so on. Sessions is really cool. This is new. So this, you can start a session either in the app or on the band itself, and it tells you exactly how many points you spend or points you've gained doing a certain activity. So again, so right now, say we were going for a run, we'd start it. When we're finished, we hit stop, and then we say, okay, our run, we earn this many fuel points. Great way of keeping track. And now on to the Fuelband itself. When you press on the button the first time, those are your fuel points. These are the hours won, so hours you've been active during. Calories burned, steps taken, and finally the time. In order to get the time really quickly from the main screen, just double tap the button. Now I'm starting a session on the band, so press and hold the button until it says start. Then press the button again, and it'll count you down into the session. Once it starts, that little light in the corner is going to start flashing, and it's going to continue until the session's over. So to end the session, press and hold the button until it says end, press the button again, and now your session's over and the stats will roll. Now as long as your Bluetooth setting is on your phone or your iPad, so on, it will automatically update all the points that you're gaining. So I hope you enjoyed this unboxing, and if you have any comments, please leave them below.